20 good power supply, it is wrong. Because I am a living witness. I can even watch your program, my business on. So what is your program? So please, let Buhari find a way to give us constant light. And if there is light, small-scale business would flourish. Because one of the reasons why businesses do not flourish in Nigeria is because first of all, you don't have electricity. You can imagine a market woman that sells fish in the market or sells frozen chicken. How will she sell? Oh, she will be buying the chicken, she will be buying the generator, she will be buying for it. It is a whole lot of money. Let us have the concept of love, like first, and for any other thing. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much for calling. Have a beautiful day ahead of you. Okay, even before I introduce the phone line and calls are coming in. Okay, please call in and make your contribution. It's our country and we must have to enthrone the right leadership, February 2019, 16th of the month to be precise. Call in, make your contribution known, please. Okay, okay, another caller? Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, your name and your location?
This is Daniel from Ilorin.
Okay, go ahead, please. I introduce the phone line.
Concerning what the secretary is talking about.
Yes, and we must have to enthrone the right.
Nigerians are really suffering these past years of a great president.
Okay.
The reason why I say that, there is no employment anywhere.
Okay.
And graduates are suffering also. We are producing graduates every year. And yet there is no company being generated. And those companies that we had before, they are now falling off. I can talk of Coca-Cola companies here. The Coca-Cola company take off its leaf to Ibadan because of taxes.
Yes.
And a lot of things like that. Many people have lost their job through the process. And there's no even anyone employing anywhere. Just go to the way, imagine they offer a graduate of BTech offering a job of 15,000 naira. How will he survive? There are a lot of things that is happening in our country. Talking about electricity of a thing is of nowhere. Don't even talk about it. Even it's getting water. That's why you don't use the light. Those people will now give you a crazy bill. They will talk that it is you that you sell the company now. You sell it to the private sector, so we don't mind the tariff. And even our government says, okay, if they are not giving you this prepaid meter, don't pay. If you don't pay, they will cut off your light. And when you talk, they will bring the police and arrest you. And nothing can our country do.
Okay.
Thank you. You're very welcome.
Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day ahead of you.
What I want to put here is...
Well, I'm happy that Nigerians are calling from all across the country to give you a first-hand information so that you would be able to feedback the system.
If you are to compare the power generation previously and today, we have about, I can say, double or triple of what we've been having.
Okay, sorry, there's another caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Your name and location, please.
My name is Usman.
Okay, from where?
I'm coming from Niger State.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Honestly, we really appreciate this kind of program.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, because number one, this electricity in Niger State, the situation is getting bad, and every month, like my house, every month they used to bring bill of 20,000 naira, and when I went there with 6,000, they refused to collect it.
Okay.
So please, we like President Muhammadu Buhari to help us to collect the NEPA back.
Okay. Thank you for calling. Well,
at the end, he said something that the president should help them and retrieve back the former system. So he's giving a message that you know and I know.
No, but the truth is, there's not a perfect system anywhere. But as leaders, and when we get into offices, the masses or the electors expect us to fine-tune whatever system we meet on ground and make them better. You see, it's for enhancement. That is the essence of
when we are talking
leadership.
about power problem, it must not come from the national grid. Some might have a local problem, or maybe whereby you have a transformer blowout in your area or whatsoever.
But we have the ministry, we have agencies who are saddled with this responsibility. See, so theirs is to ensure that there is power.
It is the responsibility of the
discos?
The distributors to take care of all these services.
But people are complaining of exorbitant bills, very outrageous bills from the discos.
That is from the agents. That is from the power distributions company.
So we have to take it into consideration because these are Nigerians too.
What is happening is that whatever we are relating to the president, we are talking about the power, that is the generation.
Okay, sir.
How many megawatts this government was.
Okay, you just talked about something now. That brings me back. Is it people, some analysts or some people will tell you that the people around the president are misleading the president. They don't feed the president with the right information. Could this be true?
No, it's not true. Because General Muhammadu Buhari is the person that is update. The reason why I said he's update, every newspaper you see today, it goes to the president.
Yes.
And definitely sure he goes through them. And who are those people that will mislead the president at his age? You know, people in every government, there are some people that are close to the government.
Yes.
So many people maybe want to use that as an opportunity, to push them out. So there are a lot of things coming out that are not true. There is nothing like that.
Okay. I will come to another question.
Yeah.
Why Nigerians should vote President Muhammadu Buhari and the APC? Let government come February and March 2019. We'll come to that. We have cracks within the ranks of the APC. That is not in doubt.
That was done.
No, okay. Yesterday, the Federal High Court in Rivers did deliver a judgment and sacked the entire candidates of the APC. What does this hold or portend for the APC in Rivers State?
You see, the issue of Rivers State, definitely sure the national leadership of the party will address that issue very soon. Because
the same thing is happening in Zamfara. There is no candidate.
Definitely sure. In Zamfara, there is the same case.
So why should the ruling party that people are meant to look up to have these issues, and they could not resolve these issues, and they had to head to the court, and the court issues are even brought by members of the party.
Excuse me. When PDP was the ruling party, then the crisis was more than this of APC.
But we must learn from the mistakes of other people. So why would we fall into the same trap?
It was during the PDP that we had the crisis of I think 6 is greater than 11.
Yeah, we know we had crisis in Nigeria.
To the extent that the president himself was involved. But today the problem we have is at the state level. And definitely sure there is no way you can have a ruling party without crisis.
Yeah, but
the issue is the crisis management.
How
do we manage the crisis?
Shouldn't the APC have learned from the previous government?
No, this is politics.
They should have learned at least to manage crisis.
No, you see, that is what I'm telling you. To manage the crisis is another thing.
Okay,
and to have the crisis is another thing.
Okay, sorry.
Sure you must have that crisis.
Okay, we have another caller.
Yes.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning. This is Daniel calling again.
Okay.
From Ilorin.
Yes.
I want to issue out a situation whereby our president will not be able to come and confront us.
Okay.
That would be a very bad idea.
Okay.
And to the fact of that, the IPOB members are mentioning of being cloned or something, he has to create himself by coming out to come and talk to us, to come and promise us what he has in plan.
Okay.
Even you can remember in the last election, Our president makes a lot of promises in which he can never acquire, because he actually understands what the Nigerian is passing through and what the state of Nigeria is.
Okay.
Like saying you're going to be buying petrol at the 15 naira rate of liter or something like that. A lot of things like that. Creating jobs and fake promises. What if now another person now comes in and tells us another thing? What will it come out of it? It will just be, okay, it is not me that I said that. So it will have a way.
Let me respond.
So just let our president come and confront us.
Okay. Thank you for your contribution, Daniel from Ilorin. Thank you. Well, it's good that you're here so that you can give this feedback.
You see, the issue of the president to come and confront them. Nobody said that the president is not coming out completely.
But
he has already appointed the party leader to take over. But he said that where he is able to, he will surely be there. Because that's number one. Number two, he talked about the pump price of the petrol.
Yeah.
I think we have to be fair to the system. How much was the crude oil then when we came in? For sure, the refiners determine the pump price. There is no way you expect somebody to buy the crude oil at $40 while he was giving you that the same price when he was picking at $20-something. There is no way. Initially, when we came in, how much was it per barrel? It was less than $20.
Yes, but
today they are buying almost $40-something.
Yes, but preparing for governance entails that you do your groundwork, your research properly, and come out with recommendations, suggestions, and positions that would better the situation and that they are sustainable. Because what we find out in Nigeria is, because you want a particular office, you just deride the incumbent, you just malign the person, you accuse the person, and without substantiated evidence against the person. And you see yourself in office, and then you're not even able to do that.
No. The only thing they can complain of is this pump price. But all the
what of the subsidy? The APC said there was no subsidy, was a scam in 2014, yes, and the APC is paying more in terms of subsidy this time around.
Yes, of course.
So why?
That is why I'm telling you this, because if you look at the price, how much was it per barrel?
Yeah, but they should have worked out a sustainable measure.
If you are the refiner now, you are buying $20 per barrel, and you are selling to me 82 naira.
Yes.
Then later on you are buying $30. Will you still sell to me at that 82 naira?
But
it can't be. That is it. And we are not refining these products here in Nigeria.
Yes. Why are the refiners not functional till date?
Thank you. That is what we are working on. And you know now, almost 60 or 70% of the refineries, they are almost set now. And very soon, this refinery
for 3.5 years.
Yes.
Okay, we will go on a short break. When we return, the conversation continues. Stay with us.
Do you want to know what's happening in the world of your favorite celebrities? And you always want to be up to date with trending videos, hot topics, as well as celebrity gists, Savage tweets also? The Queen of Savage has got you covered. Join me every weekday on Entertainment Gist from 2 to 3 p.m. on Bright TV, channel 101 on TSTV Africa. I do not gossip, I spit vital information.
Okay, welcome back from that short break. If you just joined us, you are watching the Conversation on Bright Radio TV, your favorite political program where we take an in-depth and critical analysis of political issues making the rounds in Nigeria and across the entire states of the nation. And I have with me in the studio Engineer Garba Omar, who is an APC chieftain and National Secretary of the Buhari Youth Organization, in the studio with me today, looking at the issues from his own and the party perspective. Okay, sir, we were talking about power sector, and people have been calling in to give you first-hand information of the situation in the various states. We appreciate you for calling in, and then you can continue or contribute to the conversation via our phone number 08128446000. 08128446000. And you can equally send us WhatsApp on the same number. Tell us what is happening in your place and your perception of the APC government and what should be done as we head to the polls come 16th February 2019. Okay, having said that, sir, the APC government, you've said that there is no crack. We have two state governors. Let's go back to that. The state governor, the Ogun State governor and the Imo State governor, they have their own candidates, selected candidates or chosen candidates, who are on the platform of some other parties, not the APC, and they come to tell us that they are supporting President Muhammadu Buhari, while their own candidates are flying the flags of other parties, the APM and AA in Ogun and Imo states, respectively. What do you make out of this?
That is the beauty of politics. You
but
can
we've
only
not had this. This precedent, APC is setting it.
You can only do that where you have a system that is running well.
So are you saying that the system is running well?
Of course, because this is what that's the freedom.
But
let me tell you something.
They are locked up in a battle with the National Working Committee.
This is to tell you that the president doesn't interfere in the issue of the party.
But
and these people are still campaigning for the president. Excuse me, they are still campaigning for the president.
But are they not causing confusion?
They are not causing any confusion. They are not. There is no any confusion. Because we are already enlightened. It's all about enlightenment. Gone are the days whereby I will tell you to just go and vote. If it is PDP, so go PDP. So whosoever is in PDP, vote PDP. Whosoever is in APC, vote APC. No.
So is the APC in support of this?
That of course. Let me tell you something. The president is not the president of APC.
But he is the leader.
He's the president of Nigeria.
But he's the leader of the party.
Excuse me, he's the president of Nigeria. And he mean well for this country. If your APC candidate in your area is corrupt, definitely sure the president will not ask you to vote for him. So APC is not telling you that you must vote for any candidate that come.
Okay, let's come to
this. Excuse me, this is the time of integrity electioneering. Let me tell you.
When I just
excuse me. The 2019 election is entirely different. It's confusing. So many people doesn't even understand.
Okay, but
excuse me, the president is trying to help the political system of this country. Why? Excuse me, why? Before I'll run for any office, I'll make sure I have a lot of money. But today, if you look at the system, the president is trying to bring in a system that whereby you can contest with or without money, number one. Number two, the system is trying to enlighten more people to know that with your own integrity, you can come out, test, and win election.
Okay.
But before, there is no way. Nobody cares about who you are, what are your track record.
Okay. Now, you haven't said this.
Yes.
People are questioning the rationale behind a president adopting two candidates for the governorship of a state. The other day, Otumba Shegu Oshoba took Prince Abiodun to the State House, and the president endorsed him. Then after, the sitting governor, Ibikule Amosun, took Akinlade to the State House to meet the president. Yes. The president, they all raised their hands. So why would the president endorse more than a candidate in a state? That's what people ask. Is this not causing confusion?
He's not endorsing two candidates in a state, but they are all Nigerians, and he is their president. They have every right to see him.
So he has no preferential candidate for the governorship in the state.
Even on the presidential election, he said something. He said, vote for the right candidate. Buhari is the only president that said, vote for the right candidate. He didn't say vote for me. He said vote for the right candidate.
But it's a political statement. Some people will tell you that.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
Okay.
He mean it.
Okay, you are watching the conversation today on Bright Radio TV, and we're looking at 2019 elections, the issues, and I have an APC chieftain, Engineer Garuba Omar, in the studio with me. So you can call and contribute to the conversation today via our phone line 08128446000. 08128446000. Thank you. Okay, sir. Okay, away from that, the former president, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, has come out to ask the president, why do you keep making the statement, I will, like an opposition party? People expect to say, I have done this, I have done that, I have done this. I've been able to migrate the country from this level to this level in the last 3.5 years, and then give me another opportunity and I will do this. So why saying I will do instead of saying I have done, according to the former president? What do you make out of this?
When you said I have done,
yes,
that is a past tense.
Yes,
so
of course, yes.
The government doesn't even look at what they have done already.
Okay, sorry, we have another caller. Sorry. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, your name and your location.
I can hear you.
Sorry, can you move away from your TV set?
Okay,
Reduce the volume.
Hello.
Reduce the volume of your TV set, please. Sorry, please, when you do call, kindly reduce the volume of your TV set or move away rather from your TV set. Thank you. Do well by calling us back. Okay, sir. I have done. People voted him into power in 2015.
Of course.
And between that 2015 till date, I just expected that he would have done or executed certain projects. Sorry, another caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Can you reduce the volume of your TV set? Sorry, please try to help us by reducing the volume of your TV set whenever you call into the program, or move away from your TV set. Thank you.
Let me tell you something. It is a continuous process. Okay. Among the all promises.
Sorry, another caller. Hello. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay. Sorry.
It is a continuous process. The president cannot be emphasizing on the past tense.
Okay. But shouldn't he have shown us
we have to concentrate.
Okay.
No, you have seen it. And I have seen it.
Okay, sorry. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and location, please.
My name is Daramola Sunday, calling from Ekiti State.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to shed more light on this. A Muslim has the right to take his candidate to see the president.
Yes.
The incumbent governor.
Yes.
They have the right to present his candidate.
Yes.
But the party also has its own stand on presenting their own candidate too. Okay. And it's the right of the president to welcome both, because the father of the nation.
Okay.
So he has the right, but he knows the candidate is going to support.
Okay.
He can't tell the other candidate, when you have two sons, you can't tell the other son that you are my favorite.
Okay.
Because you are the father to all.
But don't you see that as a political move?
The stance of the party still remains.
Okay. 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 Thank you. Okay, well, Damola has called to support that move, but that the president knows actually who he is supporting. Okay, so like I said earlier, someone that has been in power for 3.5 years, almost 4 years now, should be able to point out, okay, we've done this, meaning that they are done, they are completed, and it's moving on to the next level.
Yes.
Sorry. Another caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. Good morning. Now, your name and your location, please.
Okay, my name is Abdullah and Abdullah calling from Kano State.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I just called to appreciate one statement from the, guest that, he says whoever is corrupt, you shouldn't elect for him. As for Kano, for instance, these, video scandals of our governor.
Yeah.
So, the people of Kano actually have learning presidency for quitting, for showing no any concern about it, and the Kano elite also. But we election, we are determined to make sure that we eradicate such people from the government.
Okay.
This is my own contribution.
Thank you so very much for calling. Have a wonderful day ahead of you.
But as for president, listen.
Okay.
For president, you know that Kano said, for instance, we gave him the highest vote.
Yes. In 2015.
Nothing on the ground that he can show for Kano State people.
Okay.
And you know that we are suffering from this, illiteracy, Almadri, Linux, this poverty,
Yes.
etc.
Yes.
The guest should address the president of all this problem, I think. We are really annoyed about it, but we will still vote for him because we don't trust that Atiku is, pretty corrupt politician.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for calling. Okay, diverse opinions and views across the country. Please keep your calls coming in and let us know what you feel. And let's feel your pulse as well. It's our country and it's our duty to ensure that we enthrone the right leadership. Another caller, please. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, a whole lot of calls coming in, and the Nigerians are a bit agitated, and Nigerians are eagerly awaiting to proceed to the polls, if you agree with me. Okay, looking at INEC, that's the most important player in the entire process.
Of course.
Because the coordination, supervision, management of the entire process rests on their shoulders.
Of course.
And from Ekiti to Osun to Katsina to Bauchi and Kogi, some of the elections that were held in 2018, we have a whole lot of mixed reactions, both from observers and the masses, the political watchers, the civil society groups. If you put it on the average, INEC has not satisfied the zeal of Nigerians, and they've not proven themselves like 100% that we are capable of conducting free, fair, and credible elections. Yesterday, the Independent National Electoral Commission did hold a meeting with party stakeholders and a body of political parties in Nigeria with the voters list that is ready, and we have over 84 million voters, 57 to the men and the rest 49 to the women. The IPAC did come out immediately to raise certain observations that the INEC has smuggled in a particular document, that is giving undue advantage to certain people in the process. That is one. Second is the appointment of Amina Zakari as the head of the National Coalition Center 2019 elections. Let's go to Amina Zakari first. Let's get your opinion on that.
Thank you. Number one, Amina Zakari is from Jigawa State.
Okay.
President Buhari is from Katsina State.
Okay.
And it was the former President Obasanjo, that first appointed Amina to work with him.
Okay.
Later on, the government of former President Jonathan.
Okay.
So Buhari did not bring in Amina Zakari to INEC.
Nigerians know that. And
they are not in any way related.
Sorry, sir. No. But the reports available to the public says that they share a marital relationship.
But the same people.
That she is the stepdaughter of Buhari's late sister.
The same people saying that are the same people saying Buhari.
Let's not get into that now.
Excuse me. The same people saying that are the same people saying he is Jibril from Sudan.
No. So let's not get. I'm talking about Amina Zakari.
We must go to that. So if the people that believe that this man is a Jibril from Sudan and they are now relating him to somebody in Jigawa, it doesn't make sense at all.
But the reports from the presidency has been able to clear the air on the relationship with between the president and Amina Zakari, that they are related by marriage. That one is not in doubt, and let's not get into that because a whole lot of people will say, I mean, it's something that is clear, so why are we arguing over it? But the thing is, looking at the relationship between the two of them over time, even from Afri projects in PTF till date, wouldn't this constitute a conflict of interest, given the fact that the president is a contestant, is a candidate in the forthcoming elections, and Amina Zakari is heading the National Collation Center? Although the INEC came out to say she is just in charge of logistics, she has nothing to do with the direct collation of votes. So what do you make out of this?
That is what I'm saying. To me, there is no point there. I have not even seen.
So people that are crying foul should not cry foul.
That is politics. That's politics for you. Okay. Let me tell you something. If not for politics, all this wouldn't have come out. Amina was in the INEC in 2015. Yes. Nobody make any observation that is related to Buhari that time. Why is it now?
No, but the truth is, nothing is hidden, and nothing can remain hidden forever.
That is it.
So maybe at that point in time they didn't know.
Let me tell you something.
The presence of the president.
Let me tell you, it is people are trying to create confusion and distract people, to make distraction. All this. That's it.
So are you calling this a distraction?
Of course.
So what do you tell INEC to do?
No, I'm not telling. I can't take decision for INEC.
But some of the opposition parties are calling
like what you said, that they perform below expectation or something like that. What is the medium of measurement?
Some analysts in the political sector would tell you that INEC,
for you,
the Ekiti elections.
For you to give that certain report, there must be this thing, what do you call it? The medium of measurement.
Yes, the report from the election monitoring, the observers, especially with respect to the Osun State governorship elections, have all come out to indict the INEC and security agencies. Yes.
You see, every loser must cry. And there is no loser that will come out and tell you that.
Is the APC government not using the INEC to their own advantage? And is it that they do not intend to use INEC also to their own advantage
INEC
in the forthcoming elections?
It's an independent.
How independent is INEC?
They are independent.
But some people will tell you that INEC is not fully independent.
How?
Because it takes instructions from the villa.
Definitely, it's not from the villa. It's not from the villa. But we have a president that even PDP, in certain position, in certain places, they must take the same what do you call it from the president.
Must we keep replicating certain bad examples?
How?
As a people, no, you keep going back to the PDP. So if the PDP has done something wrong and you are coming to effect a change, Nigerians expect that you will do something better than the PDP did.
Of course, something it is on ground. We have done something far better than them.
So it's not. Is it advisable to be using the PDP as a yardstick?
No,
even
I have
when
to.
People say things are wrong.
Excuse me. Taking an instruction from the government by INEC, that doesn't make INEC not to be independent. I'm giving you an example that if there is anything that's supposed to be independent, it is the political party, or I can say the opposition. But there are some certain guidelines by the government that governs those oppositions. And that doesn't stop them from being independent.
INEC published the voters list, giving us a total value of a little above 84 million, giving the highest vote to the bloc to the northwest, followed by the northeast. And a whole lot of people are crying foul that this does not reflect the actual position of voters in Nigeria. Is the INEC not giving undue advantage again with this to the incumbent?
What I want to know is...
Because he's from the northwest.
Excuse me, what I want to know, we have the census data on ground.